The most exciting season of the year in the Dominican Republic is finally here. And yes, I'm talking about Christmas time, but not exactly. Because even though Dominicans love Christmas and we love Christmassy things and Christmas carols, our Christmas is special because it is also accompanied with merengues navideños, but most important of all, it's accompanied with baseball season. Yes, that's right. Baseball season for Dominicans is something that we live on, we thrive on. It's in our blood, it's in our culture, and it's an essential part of being Dominican. You know what I mean? So since baseball season has officially begun here in the DR, I'm gonna go through with you all of the professional baseball teams, what's going on during this baseball season, and what happens to the winner. And of course, at the end, I'm gonna tell you what is my favorite baseball team and why I think it's simply the best one. So take your guesses down in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. In this channel, we talk all things Dominican Republic. So if you want to know how things work around here, chit chat about current events, show you the places that I think you might want to see, and all of that, go ahead and subscribe. So as you can imagine, because baseball is so ingrained in our culture and in our livelihood here in the DR, we are one of the countries in the entire world that has the most professionally signed baseball players in the major leagues in the US. So as you can imagine, when professional baseball season rolls around over here, we take this thing seriously, okay? Let me give you a rundown of our baseball season. So our winter baseball begins in October and ends around the end of December, sometimes running towards the early days of January. So basically during our Christmas season, when we have hot cocoa, when we have our Christmas trees up, we're also dancing merengue in a baseball field with a little beer and enjoying our baseball games. There are 6 professional baseball teams here in the Dominican Republic. Each of these teams has its own identity, its own very passionate followers, and of course they come from different parts of the country, which I'm gonna share with you now. First of all, we have Toros del Este. They come from La Romana. Gigantes del Cibao. They come from San Francisco de Macorís, Provincia Duarte. We also have Leones del Escogido, which are from Santo Domingo. We have Las Estrellas Orientales, whose headquarters is in San Pedro de Macorís. Of course, we have El Liceo, which is from Santo Domingo as well. And we have Las Águilas Cibaeñas, which come from Santiago de los Caballeros. Before we go on, let me know if you like baseball, and if you do, let me know if you've been following Dominican baseball at all. And if you are Dominican, even if you live abroad in New York, in Florida, or anywhere else in the world, let me know which team you like best. So how does all of this baseball season work? In the first part of the season, we have all 6 teams playing 50 games each. And after all 50 games are played, we take the top 4 teams that have won the most amount of games to the semifinals. The semifinals we called a round robin. These 4 top teams play each other in 18 more games. And then out of all of those 18 games, we take the top 2 winners. These top 2 winners are what we call La Serie Final. They go head to head, playing 7 consecutive games, one after the other, and whatever team wins at least 4 of those 7 games is the champion of that baseball season. Apart from actually winning the championship, our winning team each year represents Dominican Republic in Serie del Caribe, which is a Caribbean baseball competition where a lot of countries' baseball teams go head to head. These countries include Mexico, Panama, and Puerto Rico. In fact, Dominican Republic has won a lot of Serie del Caribe, and the Dominican team that has mostly represented those winning games in Serie del Caribe has been Tigres del Licey. They have won 11 championships in Serie del Caribe, and here in the country, they've won 24 finals. So if you want to go for statistics, Tigres del Licey are the top running team because they have won more local championships, but also have won the most amount of Serie del Caribe games. Second to Tigres del Licey, we have Las Águilas Cibaeñas. They have won 22 championships here in the DR, and when they went over to represent DR in Serie del Caribe, they've won a total of 6 games. And as you can expect, there is a huge rivalry between these top 2 teams. Whenever they play against each other, Dominican Republic paralyzes. Like, the entire country is watching these games, making memes all over the place, and making fun of each other's teams. For example, one of those memes include Tigres del Licey saying they're gonna have some sancocho for dinner, and that means that since La Águila is kind of like chicken, they are gonna cook the chicken or whatever. And since the mascot for Tigres del Licey is an actual tiger, Los Aguiluchos and other fans of other teams always make fun of them when they're losing, saying that it's just a little kitty cat team and it's just growling at people, but it doesn't have any bite to it, you know? So they kind of throw shade at each other all the time, which is kind of really fun. Another fun part of the season is actually listening to the narrator. So we have this really popular narrator, and he's delightful to watch. He comes up with all these little phrases that have become part of the culture here in baseball.
El lanzamiento para Robertson, conecta un batazo sin mucha fuerza, señores. Señores, quítense del medio, quítense del medio, porque ahí vienen. Ahí vienen los Tigres del Licey. Victoria, victoria para el equipo azul.
He does sympathize with Tigres del Licey, so he's always making a really big fuss when Tigres del Licey hit a home run or if they win a game or whatever. So even if you are from other baseball teams, you can always appreciate a good narrator. Also, here in our baseball stadiums, we have cheerleader type of girls that always encourage people to like dance and joke around and make the playing field a little more party-like. And finally, which team do I think is the best team? I'm gonna have you take a guess before I whip out my baseball cap. So take a guess in the comments, which baseball team do you think I like best? So without further ado, my baseball team is, of course, Las Águilas Cibaeñas. And even though because of my hairdo, my baseball cap doesn't fit on correctly, I'm proudly wearing this because this team means to me my family's background. My family comes from El Cibao, so I truly enjoy watching Las Águilas Cibaeñas. I enjoy the way that the fans of this team are so passionate. Like, I know that all Dominicans are truly passionate about their teams, but like Águilas fans, you cannot beat them. And I know a lot of you are gonna kill me in the comments because you would have thought since I live in Santo Domingo I would beat Tigre del Licey, but no, honey. My background is from El Cibao, and it is the land I truly love. Not that I don't love Santo Domingo, I enjoy living here and all, but I mean my culture, my background, my ancestors, all of that is in El Cibao. So I am not changing this team just because I live here in Santo Domingo, okay? And of course, I want you to comment down below how you live baseball season here in the DR, if you live here, or if this video has encouraged you to come and watch one of our awesome games. And of course, if you sympathize with any of these teams, let me know in the comments below. Well guys, this is me signing out, and of course, I'll see you in my next video.